The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, the World Tag Team Champions from Nashville, Tennessee, weighing in at 282 pounds, Lance Cade. From Mobile, Alabama, weighing in at 235 pounds, Hardcore Holly.
Flames flying through the clouds makes me worry. Sometimes I wish to fly away. Sometimes I want to fly away, but you can't judge a book looking at the cover. You can't love someone, go messing with another. No, you can't win a war, fighting with your brother. You wanna have peace, gotta love one another.
The world's largest love machine, Viscera.
From Harlem, New York, weighing in at 487 pounds, Viscera.
Baby, you ready for Viscera?
Praise God.
Time to get down.
Damn. I can't stop, done.
Yeah, baby.
What up? Y'all getting in here what? Saw nobody do that before. Oh.
What a reversal. These superstars are putting on a great match so far, JR. But if they drop the ball, these fans will let them hear about it.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. These competitors know that their paychecks come straight from the WWE fans. They're not going to let them down.
Yeah, but if they don't keep the fans happy...
If wishes were fishes, the world would be an ocean. But that's not the case now, is it? Bob Holly is one of the toughest human beings I have ever seen in all my years at WWE. You don't want to wind up on his bad side.
The way you say that, Jake. Did they get the tag? Yes! Listen to the crowd, JR. I think they've got something to say to these superstars.
And if they're smart, they'll listen. Remember, the tag is made.
You got to respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. Every superstar on the roster has had to make more sacrifices than any other professional athlete I know.
It really is like being married to your career. There's not much room for anything else.
And marriage is a subject which you happen to be something of an authority. Isn't that right, King?
Come on now, JR. A man doesn't know what true happiness is until he's married. And then it's too late.
A textbook reversal there. Oh, for the love of... Talk about having no respect for your opponent.
Well, if you've got a problem with it, maybe you should do something about it, JR.
Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even hazard a guess as to who's going to win this thing.
What? Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? It's been obvious to me since the start of the match.
Oh, really? Well then, why don't you just enlighten the rest of us, King?
No way. I can already tell this is going to be a great match, and I don't want to ruin the ending for you.
You're too kind, King. You're also full of horse manure, as far as I can tell. Cade has certainly proven himself as a single star. But you can't, he's going to regret not following up here once he loses this match.
Come on, JR. This isn't something you do when you're worried about the outcome of the match. He knows he's got it in the bag.
He countered that and made it look easy.
Viscera calls himself the world's largest love machine. But I find it hard to believe that the ladies would go for someone like him.
I know how you feel, King. I've often thought the same thing about you.
What are you talking about, JR? I'm royalty. Viscera's just a big freak.
He's not going to get caught with that one.
Man, talk about ugly. Trevor Murdoch looks like he ran the 100-yard dash in a 90-yard gym.
Well, that rascal's not much to look at, that's for sure. But there's nothing uglier about this man than his personality. I've never seen such a sour puss.
I think that all goes back to his childhood, JR. I hear that when he was a baby, they had to put tinted windows on his...
His opponent is in the turnbuckle, and the closed fist punches come raining down.
And there's nowhere you can go from there, JR. You just gotta ride it out.
And it's been reversed.
He's got his opponent in the turnbuckle, and here come the punches. I just wonder how many there'll be.
Well, if I had to guess, King, I'd bet that you wouldn't need to take off your boots to count them.
I think Bob Holly is legitimately nuts, JR. Didn't you tell me once that he wakes up every 4 hours to eat?
Holly takes his physical fitness incredibly seriously, King, and considering the he's tagged in his partner. This is a classic matchup, King. I'm so glad the And there's the submission! There might not be any way out of it!
There better be, or we're gonna see a tap out right here. Oh man, I've been in this hole before, JR. This brings back some bad memories.
I can understand why, King. I can't even imagine the pain being inflicted here. Well, you can't ever accuse the WWE fans of being shy about saying what's on their minds.
You sure can, JR, and I don't think we'd have it any other way. This match has the potential to be an instant classic, and I think these fans are too stupid to realize it.
How can you say that, King? How can you insult the intelligence of these WWE fans?
Well, I heard that we gave them an IQ test, and the results came back negative.
Folks, I've got to apologize for the King here tonight. He must have gotten up on the wrong side of somebody else's bed this morning.
how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE.
But you've got to have a guess, right?
I might, but I'd rather keep it to myself if it's all the same to you, King.
This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost between these competitors, that's for sure. If looks could kill, somebody would be pushing up daisies right now.
And you've got to admit, that makes for a much more interesting match.
I don't think his attempt to get this crowd on his side is paying off.
He's not trying to get the crowd. He's a 3 count away from a pinfall.
I think this crowd has decided to exercise the right of... Oh, come on down. How about a little more wrestling and a little less pop?
It's called adding insult to injury, JR, and I think it's great. I know these superstars want to keep going, but I don't know if they're going to be able to for much longer.
That went nowhere.
Cade has impressed me from the first day he showed up on Raw and won the tag team title.
That's quite an accomplishment to be sure. And I don't think that there's any question that his early success went straight to his head.
I'll tell you, JR, between his love of food and his love of the ladies, I'm surprised Viscera gets much wrestling done.
Big Miss is a man of strong appetite. You know,
looks like they got the tag, JR. I've got to say, JR, I'm really impressed by what we've seen here tonight.
How could you not be, King? These are some of the finest athletes in all of sports entertainment.
I know that, JR. I'm just saying that this has been a great match so far.
It has indeed, King. And I think it's only going to get better from here on out. Boy, howdy, this Trevor Murdoch certainly isn't going to win any beauty contest, but that's not why he's here tonight.
And it's a good thing, too. He looks like he fell out of the ugly tree and hit every branch on the way down.
You know, King, I hear he went to the haunted house and came out with a citation.
Man, you're stepping on my territory, JR. Just stick to the play-by-play. I'd ask you who you want to win this matchup, JR, but it's been pretty obvious since the start of the show who you're pulling for.
I'm trying to remain as objective as I can, King. Quite frankly, I'd rather see a good competitive matchup than see a particular superstar win or lose this thing.
Oh, come on. Everyone knows you play favorites.
Can his opponent kick out this pinning predicament?
What a counter! Wow! Listen to these fans, JR!
You can fool some of the people all of the time, and all the people some of the time, but there's no fooling the WWE fans at all.
You know, JR, when I saw this match on paper, I wasn't too sure about it. But it's turned out a lot better than I thought it would.
He's going for it.
Oh, my gosh! The lariat clothesline! Did you see that, JR?
I think he's going for it, King.
You're right about that, JR. I think he got all of that bulldog. He turned the tables on us. Here's the cover, JR.
What?
Look at him. Look at his opponent's face in it.